Hi everyone, John Zuzga with ZUMA Concepts. Today I'm bringing you a tech video on the difference between an iPhone 13 standard and an iPhone 13 Pro. I stumbled across this past weekend with my son in a tree stand. When I first got into doing this video footage, I researched the iPhones and I figured, if I'm going to do this, I don't need any crazy camera. I'm just going to use whatever iPhone has to offer. And I did the comparison between the two, and all the videos I seen just kind of gave me a real generalized difference. I couldn't really see a big difference, so I ended up going with the lesser phone because I like the size of it to keep in my pocket. But now that I've identified this that I'm about to share with you guys and show you the videos and pictures, I'm definitely switching to a 13 Pro. I was in a tree stand, we were filming some deer hunts. I filmed my son's deer hunt with my 13 and I couldn't even focus in on an image that was 160 yards away. The following weekend I tried his phone and 200 and 300 yards were no problem. I was zooming right in and checking and getting decent footage of these deer. So knowing that, I switched to his phone, and then coincidentally we were in the middle of a snowstorm and he had this great big huge snowflake land on his wrist. It was absolutely perfect. He said, "Dad, take a picture." So I first did it with my iPhone 13, and then I did it with his Pro. And I'm going to show you guys those pictures side by side because they're unbelievable. Knowing those technical differences that nobody could have showed me before, but now that I can see them, I want to share them with you guys. I'm definitely switching to the 13 Pro. I'm trading in my phone and getting the 13 Pro for doing my videos. I'm sharing this with you guys because generally anything that can change my mind is something I want to share with you guys, because it's probably going to help change yours or help you make a decision. Maybe you don't need that much clarity on your image, or you don't need to zoom that far away. I definitely do for the type of stuff that I'm trying to bring you guys. So I wanted to share it with you and give you the opportunity to make your own decision. So hopefully you like what you see here. Don't forget to subscribe. Anything I find on the technical lines that can be helpful to you guys, I'm definitely going to be bringing it to you. So don't forget to subscribe, and hopefully you like the footage you see here.
This is with the standard 13. This was as close as I was able to zoom any closer and it would distort. This next picture is the 13 Pro right here. I was able to zoom a lot closer. You could see a lot more detail even in the fabric. Unfortunately, the flakes started to melt. This next one is another picture with the 13 Pro. And just to show you how closely I could zoom and the clarity of that picture even under that zoom. This next picture was my son's deer hunt. There's a deer actually walking in that frame. You can't see it. I'm zoomed in as far as I can with the regular 13. This is another deer, a different day in the same spot. This is the 13 Pro. I could zoom this much closer and get this much better of an image of the deer. This is about 160 yards. This next one is the 13 again. This was as far as I could zoom. Them deer right there in that highlight are 200 yards away. That was the best picture I could get with a standard 13. This next one is the same ridge, the same deer. I switched to my son's camera, and this is how close I was able to zoom. The images are clear enough for a decent video, and this was the images I wanted to show you guys. So hopefully you find this useful.
Well, there you have it. After seeing that myself, I knew that it would be a decent video to share with you guys, because I think it's really going to help you out if you're in the market to start doing some footage, or if you just care a lot about the footage that you have to share with your family. This was some distinct differences that I couldn't find on YouTube. I'm not saying they weren't there. I just couldn't personally find them. So I wanted to bring this to the viewers that are on my channel to check out. And if you're going to get into videoing yourself, here's some good information to have to make that decision. If you're going to be doing some long range video, or if you're going to do some really up close tight video, there really is no other way to go than to use that 13 Pro. And I'm sure there's other equipment out there that work, but if you're trying to do it with a cell phone, 13 Pro, 100%. Hopefully you found the information here useful. Don't forget to subscribe and be safe out there.